locked in for an hour before I have a client demo call. If you want to join in chat, feel free. All right, what's going on, boys? So, few fun things to mention. First off, check this out. We have gotten the cold SMS scraper bot to work. And not only that, but it is actually booking us meetings, which is fucking rad. This data is off. This has actually booked us about 4 meetings. And we've probably gotten in the closer proximity of about 200 messages. I don't know what the negative responses are, but let's just assume it's half. I'm actually just going to delete that because I have no idea. But what's cool is that I just fixed out this issue. We were having a big issue with data visualization and actually getting the webhooks from GHL to talk to my bot correctly. There's a few other things that I changed. The biggest thing is that I moved 100% completely away from AWS. I was originally using AWS for this bot for both the webhook function and the actual like processing of the data from Outscraper to push. This was stupid. Not doing that anymore. It's out of here. So, because that's all gone now, essentially, it's all just running from one bot directly. It's just running from a VPS server that I'm privately hosting, and it's significantly simpler. It's significantly more effective too, which is another positive. Because with AWS, specifically the EC2 instance, I was having a lot of like, I would connect to the VPS with Cursor, it would disconnect for some stupid reason. I'd connect to it, it would disconnect, it would time itself out. And I looked into it, and that the EC2 servers are just so bad, because not only are they half a gigabyte of RAM, which like should be plenty to run a very, very simple Ubuntu server, like literally just a command line server. But not only that, they were also being shared. And because I was on the free plan, I was on the bottom of the sharing list. So realistically, I was probably getting like 100th of that, which is why it kept disconnecting. And also the networking too. It's and like AWS's like networking feature is the same way. So after I just got rid of all that and I just went to a VPS that I pay like $50 a year for, it's got 2 gigabytes of RAM. Like it's not anything special, but it works so much better, and there's none of these connection issues. I can store as much data as I want. I have complete control over everything. It's just way better. I shouldn't have even bothered using AWS in the first place, especially because our bot is so painfully simple, and it's like I'm gonna be the only person ever using this in the world. So like, why the hell am I bothering like setting it up in a way that could be used on scale when it's never going to be used on scale? Like, there's just no point. So that's the main thing that's gotten switched around. There's going to be a few other things that I do want to check. First off, I want to make sure that we're getting the right, amount of data put in from Outscraper. So that's going to be something I'm going to check right now with Cursor, and just like make sure that like, hey, we have the right number of data. Like, I mean, it looks good. I think so. But I mean, it is relatively expensive to run Outscraper like this, which kind of sucks. Wait, I'm just gonna add like $100 in balance because I'm gonna end up using it. But it's the cheapest way to do it. So, I mean, if anybody knows of a way where I can just buy all of this data that's like already been scraped, because that's probably what kind of Outscraper is doing. Like, they're just reselling me data that they already have access to. That would be really cool if you knew how to do that. Sorry, I can't show this to you guys because it's authenticator stuff. Yeah, we'll just use my credit card. Cool. Um, okay. Outscraper is saying that we've pulled about 5,700 leads total. Check all data and make sure that this is accurate. So, I mean, that's kind of interesting to mention. But in terms of the thing that I want to work on today, I have been blackpilled a little bit, to be honest. I lost a client over the weekend because one of my 3 clients, and I was pretty excited about this one because he was doing a good amount of revenue, and he churned because of the ads I was running. Now, I can't tell you guys what the ads are because it's my special secret, and it's like worked for 2 out of 3 clients, and it would have worked great for him, but he got really scared because the ad had a price, even though it said starting at X, and it was very clear about that. And it's never been a problem for any of my clients before, and I know for a fact that they're crushing. I know for a fact that they're making great money. Like my first client has literally closed almost 25,000 in deals from like 1,200 in lead cost. Like he is nailing it. Like he's crushing. Like he is making a lot of money from me. And okay, yeah, I mean that's fine. The number that Cursor is saying is pretty close. So the next thing that I want to work on, basically, I want to move away. Pretty much, no, only Zoom. So, sorry, they're texting a guy and he wants to use Zoom only. Why not Google Meet? Google Meet's free. I want to use Google Meet because Zoom boots you after 30 minutes if you're not both on the pro plan. I don't want to use Google Meet. But anyway, I need to find this site that I found because it's what I want to move towards, essentially. Okay. Okay, I want to move like this. So the reason why I want to move to this is I mean, I don't, yeah, .work. Oh, okay, it's a separate .work. Huh, that's weird. I don't know why it's forcing me to go to their .co domain. But basically, like, I want this, you know? where instead of I'm running ads through their whatever, I want to move it to my site. I want to run it from my site. I don't want them to see the ads. I don't want them to know, because this is another thing, is that he was begging for me to show like the ad performance. And it's like, I don't want to cut myself out of the deal. I don't want them knowing that I'm booking these people for less than $20 CPL and I'm selling them for 75. I don't want them to know that. I would rather them just like be ignorant and in the dark instead of instead of whatever the fuck I have to deal with here. Anyway, so really quick, I am going to have to stop the stream because I have to call this client, but